This episode is brought to you by JLL. Get an insider view into the world of commercial real estate with JLL's podcast, Trends and Insights, the Future of Commercial Real Estate. Whether you're curious about making cities more sustainable, the evolution of office space, or AI opportunities, this podcast will help keep you a step ahead. Tune in for candid conversations with business leaders about the biggest trends impacting how we live, work, and play. Subscribe to Trends and Insights now at jll.com/podcast.
Dreaming of a better sleep? Tossing and turning is not your destiny. And Ollie is here to help. Ollie invites you to sink into sweet, sweet slumber to improve your mental and physical health and overall wellness. More than just melatonin, Ollie's ingredients help you unwind your mind for a delightfully dreamy drift off. Sleep is on the way at Ollie.com. That's OLLY.com.
This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1257, 11 Productivity Tips That Work in 2024, from an Entrepreneur, Part 2, by Ramit Sethi of IWillTeachYouToBeRich.com. And welcome to Optimal Work Daily. My name is Dan, and I am your host and narrator here. I'm with you every single day, 365 days a year, bringing you this great content about work and productivity. And our post for today is actually a continuation from yesterday. So if you're new here or skipping around, I would recommend listening to that episode first. That's episode 1256. But if you're all caught up, then let's get right to part 2 and continue optimizing your life. 11 Productivity Tips That Work in 2024, from an Entrepreneur, Part 2, by Ramit Sethi of IWillTeachYouToBeRich.com. Number 7. Automate manual tasks. Automation and AI is the game changer here. It's about smartly delegating those mundane, time-consuming tasks to software so you can focus on what really matters, the work that requires your unique skills and creativity. Start by identifying tasks in your daily routine that are repetitive and don't necessarily need your personal touch. This could be anything from email sorting to data entry. Then find tools that can handle these tasks for you. From scheduling social media posts to automating invoice creation, there's a plethora of tools out there designed to make your life easier. 8. Time block your calendar. Time blocking is like creating a roadmap for your day, ensuring you're driving towards your goals without taking unnecessary detours. It's about dedicating specific blocks of time to specific tasks, and it's a game changer for productivity. Start by breaking your day into chunks, perhaps in 30-minute or 1-hour intervals. Assign each block a specific task or activity. This could mean setting aside the first hour for creative work, another block for meetings, and so on. The key is to stick to these blocks as closely as possible, treating them like appointments with yourself that you can't miss. By time blocking, you're doing more than just managing your time. You're setting clear boundaries and expectations for what you can achieve in a day. It helps prevent task spillover and keeps you focused on the task at hand. Plus, it's incredibly satisfying to see your day laid out clearly, knowing exactly what you need to do and when. 9. Eat and sleep well. This might sound like your doctor's advice, but trust me, it's a cornerstone of productivity too. Eating well and getting enough sleep are not just about physical health. They're critical for mental sharpness and endurance. You can't expect to be a high performer if you're running on junk food and minimal sleep. Let's start with food. Think of it as fuel for your body. A car won't run efficiently on low-quality gasoline, and neither will your body. Opt for nutritious meals that give you sustained energy. Think whole grains, lean proteins, fruits, and vegetables. Avoid the sugar crash that comes from processed snacks and sweets. Now, sleep. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. A well-rested brain is more alert, more focused, and more creative. Aim for 6 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a sleep-friendly environment, cool, dark, and quiet, and establish a relaxing bedtime routine. Remember, pulling all-nighters isn't a badge of honor. It's a fast track to burnout. 10. Take breaks. Ironically, one of the best productivity strategies is to step away from work. Yes, taking breaks is essential, not optional. It's not slacking off, it's recharging your mental batteries. Continuous work without breaks leads to burnout and diminished returns on your efforts. Think of it like interval training for athletes. High-intensity bursts are followed by short recovery periods, leading to better performance. Apply the same principle to your work. After a focused work session, take a short break. Stretch, go for a walk, grab a coffee, or just gaze out the window. The idea is to momentarily disengage from work to refresh your mind. These breaks prevent mental fatigue and keep your creativity and problem-solving abilities sharp throughout the day. They're like reset buttons that help maintain a consistent level of performance. Regular breaks help ensure that the time you spend working is truly productive. And 11. Invest in a good workspace. Investing in a good workspace isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about creating an environment that fosters focus, inspiration, and efficiency. This doesn't necessarily mean splurging on the latest ergonomic chair or high-tech gadgets, though they can help, but rather tailoring your space to your needs. Start by considering the basics: a comfortable chair, a desk at the right height, good lighting, and minimal distractions. Then think about the personal touches that make your space inviting and motivating. This could be plants, artwork, or anything that creates a positive and energizing atmosphere. A well-organized and personalized workspace can dramatically enhance your productivity. It's about minimizing discomfort and distractions so you can stay focused on your tasks. Remember, when you invest in your workspace, you're investing in yourself and your ability to perform at your best. Take charge of your productivity today. Now that we've journeyed through these 11 productivity tips, it's clear that being productive isn't just about doing more. It's about doing what matters, efficiently and effectively. We've talked about managing energy, tuning out distractions, focusing on one task at a time, and letting go of perfectionism. We've also discussed the importance of tackling the hardest tasks first, identifying your productive periods, automating manual tasks, and the crucial role of time blocking. But remember, productivity isn't just about what you do. It's also about how you take care of yourself. Eating well, getting enough sleep, taking regular breaks, and investing in a conducive workspace are all part of the equation. Now, it's over to you. Take these insights and make them your own. Start small, perhaps by implementing just one or two of these tips, and then build from there. The key is to make consistent, incremental changes that lead to sustainable productivity habits. This isn't about a one-time overhaul. It's about evolving into a more productive version of yourself day by day. Take charge of your productivity today, not tomorrow, not next week, but now. Because the path to a more productive, fulfilling life is paved with the actions you take today. You just listened to part 2 of the post titled 11 Productivity Tips That Work in 2024 from an Entrepreneur by Ramit Sethi of IWillTeachYouToBeRich.com. We're driven by this search for better. But when it comes to hiring, the best way to search for a candidate isn't to search, but match. If you need to hire, you need Indeed. Indeed is your matching and hiring platform with over 350 million global monthly visitors and a matching engine that helps you find quality candidates fast. And Indeed doesn't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites. One of the things I love about Indeed is that it makes hiring all in one place so easy because Indeed's matching engine is constantly learning from your preferences. So the more you use Indeed, the better it gets. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/startup. So just go to Indeed.com/startup right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/startup. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed. You don't need me to tell you that something always comes up when you're running a small business. Take the pain out of payroll benefits and HR and put the joy back in running your business with Gusto. Gusto's payroll and HR services can make it a little easier. Gusto was designed for you, the small business owner. They take the pain out of running a business. Automatically calculating paychecks, filing payroll taxes, setting up open enrollment. Gusto does it all. Want more? Time tracking, health insurance, 401k, onboarding, commuter benefits, offer letters, access to HR experts? Well, you get the idea. With Gusto, you can focus on the joy of running your business. It's super easy to set up and get started. And if you're moving from another provider, Gusto can transfer all your data for you. It's no surprise, 94% of customers are likely to recommend Gusto. 94. And here's the best part. Because you're a listener, you get 3 months totally free. all you have to do is go to gusto.com/OWD. Again, that's gusto.com/OWD. And I'm telling you, you're going to love Gusto. Get started today. And thanks again to Ramit, and I told you a little bit about him yesterday, but what most people don't know about Ramit is that he actually started this website from his dorm room at Stanford. It's now been active since 2004 and offers free advice on money, starting a business, careers, and living what Ramit refers to as your rich life. He helps people create their personalized rich life system with its own community, monthly coaching calls, and library of content. Entrepreneurs in particular will like it because it's a proven program that over 30,000 people have now used to start a successful business. So to find the path to your dream career, as well as a lot more information on personal finance, visit iwillteachyoutoberich.com. But that's going to wrap up our episode today. Hope you enjoyed number 1257 and that you'll be back here with me tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.